Week 15, Thursday night football, baby. We're breaking it down. The fantasy implications. It's also week 1 playoff time. Let's jump into it. What is up, everybody? Welcome into the Fantasy Tap. My name is Michael, and this is John. If you've never joined us before, we are a fantasy football podcast. John, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. We got a beautiful Thursday night game coming in for the first week of the fantasy playoffs. Two heavy-hitting, high-powered offenses squaring up. We got everyone's favorite poster boy for the NFL, Patty Mahomes.
Patty.
Going up against everyone's future favorite poster boy of the NFL after this season, Justin Herbert.
Yep.
Implied point total of 42.5, over-under sitting there. The Chiefs do have a 3-point favor at this point. Mike, how are we feeling about the winner of this game?
What do you mean? Who do I think is gonna win?
Who is gonna win? Yeah, how are we feeling about a winner?
Chiefs.
Chiefs. How are we feeling?
Chiefs are gonna win. They're the Chiefs.
You think?
Yeah, they're the Chiefs. They're the Chiefs again. Like they stuttered, and yeah, they are. It's an over under 52.5, right? Yeah, 52.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chiefs are gonna win. For sure. Like, I mean,
I'm gonna be honest.
Could there be an upset? Of course, they're going to LA, blah blah blah. But I don't see it happening. Of course, though, it is a divisional game. Both teams in the playoff hunt. But I think the Kansas City Chiefs they're turning it on. They're turning it on at the right time. So yeah, I'm leaning.
Playing at home for the Chargers is essentially playing in an away game, being the fact that other teams seem to travel better to LA than the Chargers fans do to their game. So you don't really get the edge on that point. But realistically, with how the NFL's been running, I'm more than likely betting against. I'm taking the +3 for the Chargers and taking those points. But again, that's just because we've seen so many games flip-flop and go different ways. Obviously, both quarterbacks in this game must start quarterbacks, especially in this matchup, where it could be a high-powered offense on either side. Yes. What about the running backs? If we do not see Eckler play, are we jumping to anyone else?
I mean, Justin Jackson, I'm not excited about it. I've always liked Larry Roundtree though, but he was inactive, so last week, and he's been inactive for 3 weeks or not playing much, if any, this season. Yeah. So I mean, not really. I think Justin Jackson becomes like a flex option, but this could be. I think Justin Jackson's like your only safe bet. So if Eckler doesn't play, do you trust Darrell Williams at all? I mean, he got in the end zone last week. No. So okay, all right, no. Just making sure.
No.
Yeah, he found the end zone.
Clyde with any comfortability?
Yeah, I'm playing Clyde for sure. I mean, especially PPR. I mean, he's catching a couple balls. He needs to get a little more involved there. But definitely playing Clyde. He's gonna see 13 to 15 to 20 touches. So obviously, do I want to see more? Yes. For him, but I'll take what I can get. He's going to get that guaranteed work. So, yeah, I'm playing CEH.
I will say this. He hasn't seen 20 touches in a game this year.
No. But I'm saying I saw 19.
I'm not saying don't play him. I'm just
right. I'm saying he'll get at least 13.
Yeah.
At least 13.
No, he's going to get some work. I mean, he has that touchdown upside. And then with game script, he hasn't been involved lately. So this is a game I expect them to sneak him in on this Thursday night. Find a way to get him involved. So what about the receiving core? Obviously, you're playing Keenan Allen. He's been someone that's been targeted excessively throughout this season. Tyreek Hill's in everyone's must-start category. With Keenan Allen playing this week, is Mike Williams in your roster?
Of course. Okay. Yes, 100%. Listen, I don't want to – this is the – I don't want to say easiest breakdown we've had all season for Thursday night games, but it pretty much is. Okay, this is just filled with must starts all over the place. no matter what. I'm not playing Josh Palmer. I know he came off, a good day or whatever. But not playing Josh Palmer. I'm playing Tyreek Hill, playing Keenan Allen, playing Mike Williams, playing Travis Kelce. Jared Cook, I think, is a flyer. Tight end flyer if you want to, flex or if you have injured tight end or whatever and you need to stream one, Jared Cook can be a streamer. Not excited about it. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of my breakdown. I know it sucks, but these two offenses are like,
yeah.
So
you're definitely going to want to stay away from both these defenses this week. And like Mike's saying, you're definitely playing Kelce, tight end 2 on the season. Jared Cook is your streaming option that you're not happy to play, but you can get away with. But realistically, just to make this a little more interesting, do we have any of these secondary receivers for Kansas City that in this game script you can see possibly getting a little more involved that you might want to take the shot on as a flex option for you?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I mean,
fair enough.
It's the same thing we've seen the last couple years. There is no true wide receiver 2 for the Kansas City Chiefs. It goes all over the place. It should have been Mecole Hardman. It should have been Demarcus Robinson. It should have been, Byron Pringle. It should have been, Josh Gordon had a good, got in the end zone last week. Not like he had a great week, but just got in the end zone. Plus, it's on the COVID-19 list anyway. So, but there is no wide receiver 2 here. It's Tyreek Hill. It's Travis Kelce, who hasn't been playing well lately, but hopefully turn around. And you're going to get somebody to hit. It's going to be one of those guys, but you can't. There is no way to really know.
No, there's no.
How about you?
There's no,
I mean, are you interested?
No, there's not. There's not. I was hoping maybe you could change my mind, but no, there's no metric that we could use at this point based off of matchups, whether it be the cornerback, the tight ends, the defenses, the linebacker versus the tight end, or anything like that, that we're going to say, hey, all indicators are saying Mecole Hardman's going to have a 14-point game and you're going to want to throw him in that flex position. And if he gets a touchdown, you're really going to love us. No, none of that this week, and no one there. That's pretty much it. I guess.
Let's go over to the bets. Over under 52.5. Are you taking the over or the under?
I'm going to take the over on this one. I could see it turning into a shootout. But I do think that's a trap bet and that Vegas is going to pull their strings. And I think that's the obvious choice here.
Yeah. And you said you're taking Chargers +3?
I'm going to take the Chargers +3. I'll take the points when I think the game can go either way.
Yeah. I think it was, if I get it to +3.5, I would take it. But I'm going to take the Chiefs -3. -115, not the best, but taking them -3, taking the over with you. Have you seen any props you like?
I haven't looked at them, but I can open them up really fast and we can see what we can come up with here. Let's go over the quarterback props. We got Justin Herbert for over 288.5 yards, actually projected, or the line has him over Patrick Mahomes, which is great to see, but also only has him at 1.5 touchdowns. So we see 2 passing touchdowns from Justin Herbert. We're walking away with a -225. So not liking the payout, but I'm liking the fact that I can make money on something that's pretty confident. Anything else?
I was looking at this over under for Clyde Edwards-Helaire rushing at 56.5. He's only done it 3 times this year. Once was against the Chargers, though. So I was kind of leaning the under, but I think I'm just gonna stay away from that. The over is just too juiced up to even, like, I don't know, to be worth my while. It's -125. If it was closer to like -115 or something like that, -120, I'd consider, but don't really like it. Let's see.
I do like this. Travis Kelce, over 66.5 receiving yards. And it looks like the Kelce has scored 90+ receiving yards in each of the Chiefs' last 4 games in warm weather. So, California, LA. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Big man's muscles loosen up. He gets a couple drinks the night before.
Yeah.
Really, really shows out.
There you go. Let's see. I do like Clyde Edwards-Helaire over 12 rushing attempts. Minus 120, 12.5. Over 12.5. I think he gets at least 13. Got 17 the first time they played.
Austin Eckler, first touchdown scorer, plus 550. And he has been the first touchdown scorer in the last three of the last 4 Chargers home games. Now, if he plays, $5, a quarter unit, something, just throw it on there.
Something. Let's see. Anything crazy? Yeah, no, I mean, nothing crazy. No, nothing crazy. I mean, I think Travis Kelce anytime touchdown score, plus 110. I think that's a good idea. And then let's see what else.
I was gonna say this. Larry Roundtree, first touchdown scorer,
plus 8,000. I was looking at that. Especially if, I would bet it now, but put a couple bucks on it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any other ones that I love? Let's see. Patrick Mahomes, over half an interception, plus 110.
I'm not feeling it this week.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it either.
I've already got that prop bet. I'm done betting on his picks this year. Also, my other season-long one, we're only a couple weeks away from it happening.
I need to look at mine again.
It was Jamal Williams for like 535 rushing yards.
Jamal
Williams.
Oh, Jamal Williams. I'm like, okay, yeah. I was thinking Javonte. Yep.
Man, this guy's been in the league 3 more years than Javonte. He deserves much more respect at this point.
I love Jamal. I don't know. I was thinking Jamal Charles. Don't know why. But, I do know why, because we were talking to Kansas City Cheifs. But, all right. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's quick, easy for you. Let us know what you think, what lines you're taking, what you're not, and who you're playing. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you later.